Hello guys, this is Justin McGolan and welcome back to JDM Professionals. Now it has been a while since I've done here. So like when I'm recording this, I recently started another year with the DOE. It's year 3 of the DOE at my time as school aide at PS19. It's going really well so far. I mean, there's more to do, but in the meantime, I finished my second year, and it's an interesting one. Like, definitely a lot more happened than with the first year. So, with that in mind, let's talk about my second year at PS19 with the Department of Education. So, to give you a recap of what I usually do during the day, is that at the beginning I'm like watching the halls and stuff to make sure that the kids don't run around and stuff, and then after that I set up the cones for recess and dismissal. Then I also helped brought in the games outside to set up for recess as well. Then when it's time, there's the lunch schedule and stuff. And then after that, we have dismissal, and that's pretty much it. However, there were many different changes from last year than the year before. First off, the first year, my schedule was from 10 to 3. But this time around, when I started my second year, I started an hour earlier. So I start at 9 and end at 3, which is a bit early, but it's still really good there. And what's interesting is not only I get 6 hours and a little bit more money, but it benefits me well too, because on the first year I did not have a lunch break. I had to wait until after I was done with work to have lunch. However, since I work 6 hours, I do get a lunch break. So after I help with lunch, I have lunch, and then I help out with dismissal. So I no longer have to wait until after work to have lunch. I can just have lunch and then help with dismissal, and that's it. And then I can just go home, which is really good and makes it so much easier for me. And not only that, but I pretty much got a little bit more responsibilities this time around. It's like for most of the year, I definitely helped out with a 5th grade teacher, with a 5th grade class. It's like she was dealing with an injury and she couldn't take the stairs. So I was asked to help out with the kids there. So I did. Or I just picked them up from the class and take them to lunch. And then I take them to either to their class after lunch or the next period. And then when it's time for dismissal, I take them out for dismissal. It was definitely an interesting one. Like I mentioned, it's pretty much a normal day for me last year, but it came with more excitement. Like when I started year 1, I didn't start right away. I started like week 2 or week 3 inside. But this time around, in year 2, not only did I start on the first day of school, but I also started a little bit before. Like there was a lot to do in the beginning. Like I was helping out with the roster and the classes, and while the teachers had activities, including a scavenger hunt, we also had bagels for breakfast, which were really good. And pretty much what I did is that I stacked the blue cards together for different classes. For the blue cards, they talk about the child and the classes and contacting the parents. Like, those blue cards are important because there are times where parents are super late, so we have the blue card to call the parents and tell them to pick them up. And I stacked a lot. Like, a lot. So we did so much hard work. And what was my reward for all the hard work? Leftover bagels. Like there was leftover bagels from the morning, like a lot of leftover bagels. So they're like, "Hey, would you like to take these bagels home?" And I was like, "Sure." And we got leftover bagels, which we used. So that was an interesting start to the year. And then the day after that, we did pretty much had food served by the kitchen staff. Pretty much had like chicken with potatoes and pasta and mac and cheese and bread. And that was definitely good. So after the setup and stuff, we start a new year at PS19. Of course, a lot of interesting things there, but there was a lot more fun stuff. Like, on October 10th, it was Rocket Day. For pretty much, we have the kids. We pretty much have the kids put in science class. And they made a rocket, and we had a competition to have it fly. So pretty much for that, myself, along with the rest of the school aides, helped set up. What we did is that we were pouring vinegar and baking soda to provide the classes for Rocket Day.
A couple days ago. My back was
They used those ingredients and they designed their own rocket. And then after that we take it outside, and we all watch as the rockets were flying. Oh. Wow, those rockets are lasting a long time. Oh! Wow! That's why we gotta get away. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. This one's there for a while. This is interesting. Oh boy.
We're going to get classes up because we won't watch these things unless they work. So, next two classes, please.
Oh! Blast off! Oh! Right behind the wall! It's out of here! Home run! Even if I wasn't able to watch all of it, I at least got to be there for part of the time. And I'm so glad I got to see some of it, because it is so awesome and so much fun. And then the day after that, the kids were celebrating Hispanic Heritage Day. When I was working there for year one, the auditorium wasn't really used because it was under construction stuff. But this time around, it was complete. So after that, we were able to have some performances and activities inside the auditorium. And what we did for Hispanic Heritage Day, we got like special guests of Hispanic Heritage come up and have kids participate in fun activities such as dancing and stuff. It was really fun. Again, I wasn't able to see the whole thing, but it definitely looked so much fun. Then on November 21st, I was tasked to help out with putting papers of social medias around the school. I pretty much got the paper with socials to follow PS19, and we put them up. And I put it all around the school. I placed them by the elevator, by the main office, at the security desk, and outside the main entrance. It's definitely interesting. It's like for PS19, we have a Facebook, we have a Instagram, and we have Twitter. It's like what you see in the screen is how you do how you can follow us to see the fun and interesting things we did. It's like if you want to see more interesting things we do at PS19, please follow our socials you see here. Then December come along and things were interesting. It's like on December 6th, we had the staff holiday party. After work, we had a party for the holidays at Maggie May's, which was a pub. And oh my god, the place was beautiful. The place was beautiful, but the food, incredible. Not only were we eating and stuff, but we also did some karaoke as well. And before you ask, no, I did not participate in the karaoke. I just watched as everyone else participated. But it was definitely so much fun. Like, we do the staff holiday parties every year. I mean, it's like I could have gone in year one, but I was unfortunately sick, so I had to miss out. But I got to do it this time, and I'm so glad I did because it was so much fun. And then it came close to the end of the 2024. It was like, it's like, as I mentioned, I do lunch duties or recess, like I keep an eye on the classes and stuff. But there are some days we couldn't do recess. So when we don't do recess, we either have games or coloring for the kids to play. And this time around, I got a box of crayons. So whenever I give the kids crayons and stuff to draw, I have my own box to give to them. And it's really cool. When the holidays was almost here, we actually had a party. It was like we pretty much went inside and we got food. We got like sandwiches, and they were really good. And speaking of Christmas, I got Christmas presents from work again. So the first year, I got a lot of gifts, like a lot of gifts. This time I got less than before, but they were still really good gifts. It's like for one of them, I got myself a McDonald's gift card, which is cool. Even though I ended up using it once because it was like $10. I kind of wish it was like 20 or 50, but still really good, especially since I got to use it when I went to JNYC Trek in Manhattan. And then I got some chocolate, and then I got lotion and lip balm. Why did I get those things? I don't know, but it could be useful, even if not to me, definitely for someone else as well. I got a lot of cookies, and I got a lot of chocolate as well. It's really good. A shame I didn't get lottery tickets from the principals this time around, but regardless, it was still really good. And then we went into 2025. And the start of 2025 was really interesting. Like in January, like I was there, and while I was there, we had boxes of Taco Bell Craven's dip that we gave out. I don't know if it was UCS stain or Beacon or something else. But we had like boxes of those, and I was giving out the supplies of the Taco Bell dips for that. What event? I don't know. But at the end of the day, many of us, including myself, got them. It's like what we got was the creamy crunch dip supreme. You know that dip that you have when you have the crunch dip, when you have the supreme and then Taco Bell? It's like I was so happy when I got it home. So like I immediately used it, and I used it for tacos and burritos, and it was really good. It's a shame that I used it up, but if only I was able to get more of those, I would. Especially even though I won't be getting them for free. Speaking of after schools, we always have programs for the kids and stuff. One of the programs that we did in year 2 was Girl Scouts. I mean, it's not the Girl Scouts. It's pretty much different than the Girl Scouts. I mean, it's like we pretty much have kindergarten, first, second, and third. But when I looked in the email and saw that we have a Girl Scouts after school program, I was like, yes! This is awesome! We should have that! And we should also have a Boy Scout program as well. Because for those who don't know me, I'm part of the Scouts. So seeing that there's scouting programs at my job is amazing. Now I don't know what would return this year. Will we get Boy Scouts this year as well? It will be determined soon, but I hope we do, because it is awesome. And then March 26th came along, and remember when I told you about the auditorium? It's like we do a lot of fun activities in the auditorium. We got like special events. We have kids watch movies. You name it. But not only that, but we have school plays. And we had one last year. And not only was it last year, but it would be the first school play at PS19 since COVID. Yeah, 5 years PS19 didn't do a school play. And now we finally did. And the play that they did at PS19 on March 26th is The Little Mermaid. And so they've set up for this event, and oh my god. It was so beautiful. Like, so much work was done for this. Everything was done to make us believe that we were under the sea. And it was really good there. So not only that, but we got tickets, and the staff had the option to get tickets. So I asked for the ticket for free, and I got the ticket to watch Little Mermaid. So when it was time, I went back to PS19 to watch The Little Mermaid. It was so amazing. It's like the scenery was so beautiful and the kids made phenomenal performances. Everything about this was beautiful. So, I mean, it's like the kids did a good job in the roles, the staff did a good job helping up with the setup and stuff. Now, the interesting fact about this is that, it's like there was a scene where Ursula was defeated. It's like everyone encountered Ursula and she fought back, but the magic was used against her and she was defeated by her magic as she blew away. And it's really interesting because if you guys have seen The Little Mermaid, you know that this is not how Ursula was defeated. This was not how Ursula originally died. You know that when you watch The Little Mermaid, Ursula died by getting stabbed by the ship. But of course we didn't do it at this play because it's too graphic and brutal and gory. Even though it was in a Disney movie. A bit interesting, and I like that idea. Which, again, I didn't think it was too graphic, but I understand why they had to do it, but it was so awesome. It's like... and as to this day, I'm still waiting for the film of The Little Mermaid. It's like, PS19, if you're watching this, where is the video of The Little Mermaid? We want to see it. Even though some of us have seen it when we're there, we want to see the film itself. We want to look at memories. Everyone worked really hard on this, and I'm so glad I got to witness this. I'm so glad that it is part of our world. So we were working hard on so many stuff. And then we have the Staff Appreciation Week. Like, if you don't remember what it is, feel free to look in my first video. But we did so well this year. And of course, we had the good old staff year-end party on June 20th. This time around, it would be at the Marbella restaurant in Bayside. Last time he did Verdi's, this time he did Marbella. And just like Verdi's, Marbella looks beautiful. Also like Verdi's, the food was really good and stuff. It's like what I had was chicken parmesan with potatoes. Really good. And I also had bread and butter in the process. And then we had cake for dessert. Really good. And then during that and after, we had a dance party. Of course, everyone was happy to see me again, and again, everyone asked me to dance, which I still say no. And then I got some pictures, which I said yes to. It's like really cool. It's a tradition that I love to do every time. It's like working with the DOE has its benefits. So we finished the school year, and I didn't really get gifts this time around for the end of the year, but I'm guessing a lot of gifts are for rookie treatment and stuff, but like near the end of the school year, we got 2 new school aides, which is cool. It's like they were around my age, and they were really cool. So I pretty much had the opportunity to mentor those guys. It's great to work with them. It's good that our school aid staff is growing. So throughout the year, we had shoutouts again. We talk about the shoutouts for class, students, and even teachers. At the start, we usually see them, but then later on, it's hidden from us. So whether or not I've gotten the shoutouts this past year, or how many times I got them, we'll never know. But these shoutouts are fun. And speaking of, there's one thing different that we did this past year. It's like we helped out with the behaviors and stuff. It's like we were given given a bag with coins, 20 coins. And if a class or student give good behavior and stuff as well, we were tasked to give them a coin. So, and the more coins they get, the more rewards they get, such as special food, or a carnival, and movie and stuff like that. So the guidance and the school aides and the principals had those. I was tasked with those, and I gave out a lot of coins, like a lot of coins. Definitely fun experience. I'm hoping we do it again this year. Then near the end of the school year, it was like the final days. We had the fifth grade dance party. So like, we were set up in the blue cafeteria, and everybody was partying and stuff. I was there on the first year, like I was enjoying myself, but then I had to leave because I felt lightheaded and wasn't feeling so good. This time around I felt it again, but then I had water and I drank it, and everything was fine this time. It's like the kids were dancing, we had DJs, and we had some food. I actually had some food. I had some cake. It was really good. Everybody was having a good time. So and then when everybody was leaving, they were in a line and then they went. And every time a fifth grader left, I gave them all fist pumps, congratulating on their graduation and stuff. So I was keep doing that, and then as I was doing it, there was a kid that I already gave a fist pump to. He came back, and then he gave me a gift. Like, he was actually one of the kids from the 5th grade class that I helped out with. So he pretty much gave me a blue lighter that the kids were given. He gave me this light thing over there. It's like it just pretty much. It's like you switch it on, and it glows, which is really cool. And he pretty much gave that to me as a token of thanks, which is really, really good there. Seriously, those kids are really good. And speaking of 5th graders, it's like there was a moment where I started work. Like, I went to the school aides lounge and put my lunch inside the refrigerator. And as I came out, I discovered that the 5th graders came down to the orange cafeteria for the yearbook sign-ins. So they had the yearbooks, and we had multiple kids and staff signing it. And once I realized that, I decided to stay for that. So I was going around, and either I was asking the kids if I could sign their yearbook, or they came to me and asked for my signature. It's like, it was definitely so much fun. It's definitely so much fun to sign my names on their yearbooks and stuff. It's definitely a moment to remember there. And it's another fun tradition that we do every year, and I hope to do it again. And another interesting thing that happened in the school year is the DOE basketball tournament. It's like PS19 has a basketball team. They're called the PS19 Panthers. The schools would have tournaments. It's like the kids would face other schools for the championship trophy. The PS19 Panthers have made history in my first year by making it all the way to the championship game for the first time in franchise history. Sure, they lost, but it was an amazing season. There was hope coming into next season, meaning last year. And ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to say that history has been made this time around. For the first time in franchise history, the PS19 Panthers are the champions. They're the DOE champions. They made it back to the championship game, and this time they won. It was a shame I couldn't be there the moment they won, but it was still an amazing moment. The kids got little trophies, and the school got a big trophies. Like, this is our trophy for winning the championships. Like, it looks so amazing. It's like the DOE knows what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes us happy sets us free. And we're thanking them for knowing exactly. It's like, I'm so proud that we are the champions. Like, the kids played so hard and they deserve to win it. Congrats to the PS19 Panthers. I'm hoping we can go back to back like the Florida Panthers did. Panthers leap. So I mentioned that the school year ended and everyone finished it up. So I did dismissal one last time for the school year, and when I did, just like the dance party, I pretty much went outside and I shook hands with every 5th grade student, and I said congratulations and good luck. Like I did that, I'm just showing them that it was an honor to work with them. Like, so many of them, they're really good, and I'm gonna miss them. Although I do see them around near PS19, even to this very day. So that pretty much ends the year. But I was not done for that day, because on the last day, on June 26th, there were several days in the year where the school had a happy hour. Earlier, I would never go because I'm not an alcoholic, but this time they asked me about that, and I was like, I'm not an alcoholic. Then they told me that they get food there. So once I realized I could eat there, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go to happy hour to celebrate the end of the year. So after work, I went home and dropped my stuff and met everyone at Cobblestone's Pub and Beer Garden. The place looked super nice, and it was so great to see everybody. And of course, everybody was happy to see me there too. Everyone's having a good time and enjoying what they've accomplished in the school year and all that stuff. Of course, I didn't drink, but everybody did, and they were going crazy. It's like one of my gym teachers. So it's like he was constantly using the whistle so many times, and when he did, the crowd went crazy. It's amazing. An interesting fact, when I was there was another gym teacher that saw what I did on the final day, shaking the hands of the 5th grade kids. And it was a good thing. What I did was amazing. And he said that the kids will remember you forever. And he's definitely right about that. Like, when you're the face of the school, everyone's gonna remember. So I didn't really drink, but I had food there. For appetizer, I had mozzarella sticks, and then for dinner, I had chicken tenders with fries. Everything was really, really good there. But that's not all I did, because it just so happens to be a Mets game, so I stayed for the Mets game. I actually posted my reaction to the Mets, so if you want to see how it goes, feel free to check it out. But interesting fact, I was sitting there and watching, so I was gonna leave after the game and pay for stuff. But then, while I was chilling around, watching the game and stuff, the bartender came up to me and say that somebody has already paid for someone already paid for my food already, so I don't need to worry. And once that happened, I was like, wait, what? Someone paid for my food? And then I was told which staff did it, and I was shocked to find out that someone paid for my food. It's like, they didn't have to do this. It's like I would have paid for my food and stuff. Like, it just shows so much respect. It definitely shows how much beloved I am in the school and how much everybody wants to take care of me in that. Like, it's like, I'm so thankful to be working with amazing people that not only care about you, but also work super hard every day. And that will be the end of my 2nd year with the DOE, a PS19. Or is it? Just when you thought I was done, I somehow wasn't. It's like, in year 1, I signed up to work for the summer. I worked for Summer Rising. However, I didn't get it for the first year. For this second time, I applied for Summer Rising, no response. But this time, I applied to work at PS19 during the summer, and I got it. So, my journey continues. So I got to work in summer school for the first time. So it was me and a few school aides and the principals, and it was very interesting days. Like, I wasn't working there every day, just the selected days they mentioned. So it all started on July 2nd. For July 2nd, we got a lot of work done. We put papers in so many folders. We got like folders with lessons that the teachers got for the kids. We completed 80 Spanish folders, and we did some of the 190 English folders. We still had more to go, but so much got done to prepare for the school year. Then in the next week, on July 9th, more work got done. We finished the rest of the English stuff, all 190 of them. After that, we shredded some paper with stuff that we don't need anymore. And while we did that, kids came for an immigration session of some kind. And that sounds really interesting. A shame I couldn't see what it was about, but it is still interesting. So like, we got July 2nd, July 9th, and then next week on July 16th was another big day. This time around, we made name tags for the kids. It's like we had two different things. We got a name tag for the kid to put on, so we know who they are and what class they are. And we also have an authorization card that we give to the parents for them to use to pick up the kids. We got 1st and 2nd grade done, and we got kindergarten done as well. We were in the process of getting 3rd grade, and we got that done next week on July 22nd. We finished the 3rd grade name tags. On July 23rd, we were working on books. We laminated and we cut them. Then the week after, on July 29th and July 30th, we got all the books done. Now the teachers have some of the books needed for the year, which is really good. There was another week that I could have worked, but I had to miss out because I was up in Canada. There was supposed to be another week, but then the staff decided to cancel that because too much stuff got done. And then there was no work after all, which allowed me to go to Wisconsin. And then after I finished all my vacations, I returned for the final week of summer school. It's like on August 25th, we finished making the books for kids. The teachers now have all the books needed to teach their kids, which is really awesome. I did the 25th and the 27th, and we did the books there. Then on August 28th, we did more things. We had some new labels for all the staff mailboxes. But in the middle of it, we got supplies out of the closet and sent them to all the kindergarten classes. An interesting fact about that week, that was the week where the teachers came back to set up their classrooms. So now the kindergarten teachers have all the things they need to prepare for the new school year. The rest got their stuff as well. And that is it. With that, it was the last week of summer. Or is it? Just when we thought summer school was done, we had the option to go one more extra day, so I took it. On August 29th, we completed all the mailbox, like we replaced the labels with the updates. And I made sure all the names were up there. And with that, all the mailboxes have been updated, including mine. Like, it was a challenge. It took time, specifically 3 days. And we had to make adjustments at time. And it was done faster since I took the effort to put cluster teachers and paras in alphabetical order before we got to them. But with all that, we did it. Not only that, but we also cleaned the walls in the nurse's office so it could be ready to paint. And there was actually moments in the final week of summer school where I had nothing to do. So what did I do? I go around the school and see if I was and go around the classroom and see if the teachers needed help with the setup. And I was able to help with some of those, which is really good because I want them to be prepared for the school year. But with that, I can officially say that summer school was over. My summer was complete. We got so much done, and the school is more than ready for the new school year. Like, I'm so happy I finally got to work summer school. I'm so glad I got to do this, and I'm hoping to do this again next summer. That is pretty much my second year at PS19, my second year working with the DOE. There was definitely a lot more that I did, but it was so amazing and we got a lot of stuff done. And as I'm recording this, we just finished the first full week of school for this school year. So it's going to be very excited to see what this year is going to go. But I know it's going to be great. I'm already enjoying it so far. And I can't wait to see what more we got. And if that wasn't amazing enough, it gets better. If you watched my last video on this channel, you would know that after 2 years, I'm officially back at Queens County Farm. I'm working there as a seasonal event associate, which is a position that I wanted to have after I left the farm and when I got to PS19. But I haven't been selected for events, so I thought maybe I gotta apply. So I applied and instantly I got it. So now, from this point forward, I'm working 2 jobs. I'm working as a school aide at PS19, and I'm working as a seasonal events associate at Queens County Farm, which is what I've always wanted to do when I left the farm, and now I do, and it's gonna make things so much better for me. I can't wait to see what this upcoming year has in store, but until then, I hope you enjoy this video, and if you haven't done so, feel free to check my first year at PS19, because it's also a great one too. And if you haven't, feel free to follow the PS19 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yes, I know it's X now. I don't care. I like Twitter better. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this. Please go to PS19. It's a great school with amazing people with doing so many things, and I know you'll enjoy it. But until then, thank you for watching. This has been Justin McGolan. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and God bless America.